to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Terrapins will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around.
Using the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. The Red Raiders are on the move here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down here for this offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that, or eventually the wear and tear of those hits was
into the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quick completion to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down after that short completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, They recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Terrapins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll toss it to the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Maryland. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jackson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Running out of time in the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, he's got some space here. They can't stop him. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
With the catch, it's Duggar. And they wrap up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive here.
Looking to throw it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly, and we're not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next 3rd down.
So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
And the Terrapins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. As the 1st down is still going. Wow, juked the 1st tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart right down the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. When he steps out of bounds, a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Maryland.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Texas Tech.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He can go, headed for the end zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to...
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's a short completion at the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the 1st and still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. Those electing to go for a field goal attempt. and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gimme keeps it himself. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Grab behind the line. It's Carter. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. It's a quick grab. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops.
And he's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pulls it in. It's Carter. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. No run it. Handed off to the running back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Let's go. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trap him for a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, well, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Carter. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out.
Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I mean, why not, Chris? Keep going to him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge gain. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Maryland. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? With college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Texas Tech, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
At the 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.